Welcome back to 6 News at 6. Time to take a look at your weather, and we're starting off with one more look at that gorgeous sunset across the area. Of course, it has just been a beautiful day. A little bit on the cooler side and a little bit breezy, but that is okay. In fact, we're actually pretty close to where we're supposed to be for this time of the year, and it's the first time in about 2 weeks that we can say that. We had about 2 weeks of above average temperatures today. We actually went below average for the first time since the second to last week of January. And of course, with that, it means we're starting off a little bit chillier. But again, this is your indication that, yes, by the way, we are still in winter. We're going to get a couple of days here and there where it feels a little bit more wintry. 59 and 43, those are your numbers in the Brazos Valley, so very similar. And again, just a little bit below those seasonal averages. But again, this is what it's supposed to feel like this year. The last 2 weeks have been a little bit of an anomaly compared to the averages. But don't get used to this, because we're going to go right on back to those spring-like temperatures very quickly. Out there right now, 54 in Waco and Marlin, 55 in Cameron, 56 in College Station. A little bit cooler out west there, 53 in Lampasas, and 55 right now in Killeen. As for tonight, we talked about it a little bit during first weather. We haven't seen these numbers in a couple of weeks, but yeah, we're going to fall back into the mid and lower 30s across the area for your overnight lows. 33 in Marlin and Waco, close to freezing there. 34 in Temple and in Killeen, and a couple of areas out west, San Saba, looking like they're going to drop all the way down to that freezing mark before all is said and done tonight. For tomorrow, clear skies once again, plenty of sunshine. Those winds will be calmer. They'll also be kind of making their way back to the south. So that means a slightly more humid airflow and a slightly warmer airflow. How about this for tomorrow? 65 in Marlin and Temple, 66 in Killeen, 65 in College Station. So again, most of us mid-60s to close to 70 degrees tomorrow. And the 70s will be back. They won't be back by Wednesday, but you know what is back by Wednesday? That's right, Valentine's Day. Let's not forget this year. Let that be what we change in 2024. Let's not forget about Valentine's Day. 44 as you wake up, 56 by noon when all the kids are at school opening their Valentines from their friends, and then by 4 p.m. back into the 60s. So again, go ahead and start making those outdoor patio plans, because it's going to be a picture-perfect day for it. Got a couple of picture-perfect days for you coming up over the next several. 37 and 64 like we talked about for tomorrow. Sunny skies. A little bit of cloud cover builds in for Valentine's Day, but really not a whole lot there. We'll call it 66 and mostly sunny. Clouds do start rolling in. Those southeast winds will be back by the time we get to Thursday. 72 there. Yeah, it's a little bit warmer. Also, that moisture is on the rise. So by Friday, we're going to bring back about a 40% chance of rain. Right now, it's just looking like showers, none of the thunderstorms that we saw this past weekend. But of course, we'll keep an eye on it, because as we saw this past week, that can change. So we'll keep tracking that. Behind all that, of course, as has come the last several weekends, we're going to see another cold front come through. We'll be back into the 50s by Saturday and Sunday, but a very quick warm-up to start next week. So our pattern continues. That's a look at your weather. Let's kick it over to Nicole with sports.